background. I am really new to this whole video thing, so I hope you're not expecting much. I'm just here to chat and vlog and share some of my wisdom because, again, I was saying I'm kind of going to try to channel today a little, which is what I do in my writing a lot. And it's higher wisdom. So some of it is my own from experience and some of it is from spirit. But I've had difficulty verbally expressing myself because of my functioning, which is incredibly improved over the last decade. And I have grown to be a strong, amazing, dedicated, grounded person coming from a history of childhood trauma. And I actually did a 45-minute video before I filmed this, and I went into a lot of things, but it was there's a line of vulnerability there that I can tolerate, and because I've lacked a lot of support in my life, I am not ready to share that yet. I've hinted at things, but not ready. However, I knew I needed to do the work and do that video, so I saved it, and one day I'll release it. I'm also writing, well, I'm writing technically 3 or 4 books. It's a collection. I've been doing this for years. I've been writing since before 10, and listen here, smartasses. I don't mean, oh, I learned how to write when I was 9. No, I mean creatively expressing myself through poetry, short stories, blah, 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 blah. Okay, just for clarification, I've always been creative, musical, artistic, like I used to draw. Anyways, that's not what this is about. Point is that, what is the point? I'm showing up here today because I feel like somebody needs to hear this. I got to the point in my healing process where I realized I was supposed to lead people, not just sit and fade in the background. And as an introvert who hates being seen, again, probably because of trauma, which I've resolved. I mean, I still have issues like everybody else, but I'm functioning really well these days, considering everything I've overcome. But yeah, I have the neurological dysregulation. So like, again, sometimes I'll get like brain wipes and I'll repeat myself. It can be a little bit of a disability, and I just want to ask y'all to just have patience for me, because when I'm tuned into somebody and I'm holding space, like I am feeling their experience because I am an empath. And I'm not saying that to be woo-woo cute. Like, since I was a child, I could feel other people's emotions and experiences. And there's a chance I might be a little bit of a medical medium as well, because I picked up other people's chronic illnesses. My dad suffered from migraines all his life, like debilitating. And I would be so empathetic for him that I would start to pull that from him. I've done this with other friends, like my feminine friends who are, having their moon cycle. Like, I've pulled their pain from them, and suddenly they don't hurt, and I do. It's a weird phenomena, let me tell you. So, yeah, I didn't realize I was an empath. I thought I was feeling these things for a long time, and then I realized what it was. And going through my healing process, I had to learn how to not be a victim to it. Like, take ownership of it and learn to work with it instead of having it work against me, which is even more difficult when you're an HSP. So an HSP is a highly sensitive person, And I'm not saying like, oh my God, I cry all the time. Maybe I used to. I'm still sensitive. Like I'm a total sap, you guys. Like if somebody does something stupidly simple and sweet for me, I'll start getting teary-eyed. Um, if my cat just like makes my day by being super affectionate, it like is overwhelmingly beautiful experience. So you can only imagine like what I feel with the big things in life. But this is an actual condition that only 20% of the population in the world experience. So a lot of people don't get it. Essentially, you experience things way stronger than anybody else. That includes the good and the bad and everything in between. So, for example,